You're live. Can you go on your thing to see if you can hear me properly? Because the mic is kind of far. Hello? Okay, sounds good. Why is it so delayed? It's like that. Live streams are never like. I feel like it's only on my phone. Okay, turn it off. No, live streams are never. Who's in here? Who's number one? If it's the same person as last time, you're loyal for real. I know the name when I see it. I know the name when I see it. What had happened was, what happened, Lakeisha girl? What happened, girl? Oh man. Yeah, it's the delay for me. Your feed. I know. I know. I couldn't. Technical difficulties, y'all. Like it looks like I'm technologically sound, but I'm not. I'm really not. So to the early two people, this is my cousin. I was getting dizzy. I'm sorry. Oh no. I can't work the lives. I can't work them. I suck. I suck at working the lives. Hi, cousin.
Hi.
She's the one who be up in the comments.
I thought they would forget that I was coming.
You're pretty forgettable, so I could see that. I could see that.
You see how she treats me? And y'all think she's nice. Y'all were shocked when she told y'all last week how she was.
She said she gets controversial. Who gets controversial?
I do.
Oh, you get controversial.
Yeah, I do. Because they were getting excited, so I was like, guys, maybe don't. Sometimes I be controversial.
All right, so my brother's dog stole my underwear, guys.
I don't even know this story, so I'm excited.
I'm so embarrassed. Okay, so what had happened was, and let me tell the full story before I see some judgment in these comments, okay? So I was taking a shower, and like normally, like I just take off my underwear, I wash it like when I'm done showering in the shower, as you should, right? But then I was lazy. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get a little baggie, put the underwear in there, and I'll just wash it tomorrow when I
maybe I should have said that.
I know, but I was being clean. I didn't want to put dirty drawers with clean clothes, so I put it in a bag. And I was like, I'm just gonna wash this tomorrow, right?
Right.
Here comes tomorrow.
Right.
I'm looking for the bag. I'm like, I can't find it. Yo, I'm like, hey,
you know what? We'll say it as we say it in our language. How would we say it?
Lela. Hey, girl. So I'm looking around for this bag. I'm like, oh my gosh. Then I find the bag, but there's no panty in the bag. So I'm like,
wait, okay, what kind of bag? Let's
It
clarify.
was a small Old Navy bag, plastic bag.
That you get like when you have gone shopping. And
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a disposable bag that I was gonna throw away. Hey, Catherine. So I'm like looking for this bag. I can't find it. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just make my bed, and then I'm just gonna go take a shower. So as I'm making the bed, it's like a pull-out bed from the couch, and then the dog's cage is like right beside. So I'm like doing this. I look over into the cage and I see my underwear in the dog cage. I'm like, what the hell is this? So like I'm embarrassed because first of all, this isn't like the dead of morning where it's just me and the dog. The dog has already been let out by my brother. So my brother done seen it. He didn't say nothing. He didn't say nothing about the underwear in the cage. So I'm like, I look, I see it in the cage. I grab it. I'm like, your dog took my underwear. And he's like, I guess she missed you. I said,
He's so wrong.
no. You know, dogs always have their nose up.
Oh
Hello?
my god.
Hello? Oh, hey, Elijah. Perfect timing of me saying hello. I was like, first of all, dog, you're nasty. Because that panty was dirty. Okay. Now I had to go get the underwear, hop in the shower real quick, wash it. I had to wash that one twice. But yeah, I will just wash my underwear right when I take it off because
As you should.
as you should, I know, but I was so tired. Like I was up from what time was I up from? I was up from 2 a.m. Alberta time. And I slept at like regular nighttime Alberta time. So like I was tired. I was up for almost 24 hours that day.
I won't even make you feel bad. I be doing this sometimes.
Thank you.
Keep
Don't
you
make it seem
vibe.
like you always like
But you got a
every
dog.
day. Like I don't have a dog. They have a dog. I did not expect the dog to go into my stuff, take my underwear into its cage. That was not
I just have one
a
question.
thing. What?
Are you not embarrassed?
I am embarrassed. This is very
Are you
embarrassing.
not embarrassed?
It was very embarrassing. Okay. Oh my
Wow.
gosh. It was the
Okay,
worst.
what would you have expected your brother to say
Yo, Elaine, what is this?
though? Really?
That,
You wouldn't have
yeah.
been embarrassed even more?
No. I would rather he said something than just leaving it there. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, this is worse. I would have rather he told me my underwear was in the dog cage. Moving on. Okay. So Tamar Braxton. I know you guys feel ways about the Braxton family values, but we're gonna talk about it. Okay. So Tamar was on the Tamron show this last week and talking about her suicide attempt. And I know a lot of people were like, was it really a suicide attempt or is David being extra? She admitted to it really being a suicide attempt. The thing that I hate about the whole situation is the fact that it's gonna play out on the show. And I'm like, y'all are sick, dirty people. Like that is horrible. Why would you want to capitalize on somebody's mental illness like that? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know if you guys saw that interview. Tell me how y'all feel. I'll get her thoughts first because she sent it to me. I didn't even know about the interview, but how'd you feel about the interview?
I felt good about it. Honestly, I've always loved Tamar. I think she's super real in an interesting way. I think as of late though, I haven't been very impressed with her antics, I won't lie. So it was really refreshing to have her explain like, "Hey, those antics weren't 100% me." And that sucks. So yeah, I really found the interview refreshing. However, what's her name?
Tamron, yeah.
Tamron. Whatever was going on her
I
side.
think I think she just had people in her ear saying like going for the kill because at first I felt like she was asking questions like in a nice way, like she wouldn't even say the word suicide because it might be triggering and stuff like that. Like she was very cautious about what she was saying until it got to a certain point and then it felt like she was agitating Tamar, like just trying to get a rise out of her. And it's like this is exactly what Tamar is talking about. You guys do this because you know she's gonna act a certain way, and then
And the
you
even
whatever.
more of a reason why I was not happy about how she handled it the last part of the interview was because the first part of the interview she was all, I really understand what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
I'm here for you. Mental illness is nothing to play with. I'm glad that you came here. This is a safe space. So when you set it up like that, like, and Tamar was really like letting stuff out.
She
She
was.
was
Tamar
really
was being very
talking.
candid about the situation.
And
I did
in
not
the middle of
expect
her
her.
sentence, you're gonna interrupt her and ask another question. I'm like,
I didn't expect Tamar to first of all even admit that it was actually a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
That's yeah. And then for her to talk about the relationship actually being abusive, I didn't expect that either. And even for her
Yeah.
to still speak highly of David, she
Yeah.
did not slander him. She was like, he was my best friend. He was
And he
Logan's
still
best
had a
friend. He
problem.
That's how you know somebody is truly just evil. I'm like, she has not said anything bad about you, and you still, like even the K Michelle thing. I don't know if you keep up with the K Michelle drama, but like, somebody had asked them a question. It was her and David on a live, and then she was gonna say something, but David was like, honestly, we move with God. We don't want to bring any negativity. Da 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 da. Why does K Michelle go on Twitter making fun of an African accent, imitating David, and all this
Right.
stuff? And I'm like, so Tamar really doesn't ask for things. It's just people know that Tamar has a potential to pop off, and they bank on that. They hope that she does that, because then it's like, well, there goes Tamar again. And it's like, no, you antagonized her in that situation. Like, come on. So, yeah, that was the interview. I don't know if y'all watched it. Let me know if y'all did. And if y'all didn't, that's okay. I mean, we knew everything that was going on. It was just better to hear it from her mouth instead of hearing the
Yes.
rumors.
And then you hear everyone else talking, like her sisters are talking, David's talking, everyone else is talking about her. So it was nice.
It was nice to just hear like Tamar
Do
herself.
you need to
So
refresh this? I know what friends. They be talking in the comment section.
if I refresh this, it's gonna be chaos. I'm like, Keisha gonna talk about how she dizzy again. I just, I don't know.
Oh, there they
Oh, there
are.
you go. Didn't watch it, but it's good that she was able to talk. Yeah, I do appreciate that because in a lot of cases, when it comes to mental health, people don't even want to address it, even if they probably
Mm.
should, because the narrative is being twisted. They just never even talk about it, you know. But yeah, I appreciate that Tamron gave her that platform and that Tamar felt comfortable enough to even just say, "Hey, this is what it is." That show is a mess right now. So it's okay, Elijah. It is a mess. The show is a mess. I don't even think I finished the most recent season.
Mm.
Um, yeah, it sucks. Just joined. Will you leave this live up? Yes, Zara. It'll be up for later. You'll hear about the dog stealing my underwear. Sorry, my leg is falling asleep, so I gotta.
Okay. That was
Community.
crazy.
It needs to be canceled.
And that's what Tamar
That
said.
is what Tamar said.
Mm-hmm.
Especially now that I've seen, like, now that she has explained everything, it makes
Yeah.
sense because I'm like, I love this girl, but it seems like she's always putting it on. And now to hear that that's what they want from her, like they
Yeah.
want her to be overly dramatic because that's what sells. It's like, oh well, that's disappointing. And like I said in the previous live, they've turned the show into pitting the sisters against each other, and I hate that. That's what happened to Tia and Tamara, and they had to stop the show because they were like, we honestly started hating each other.
Yeah.
Like, nah, 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 nah. I'm not with that. I am not with
Yeah.
that. Ooh, my
And
leg.
I always,
Ooh, my
I always
leg.
wondered why like the sisters are now having a problem with how the show is because I'm like you can just stop, right? So having Tamar explain like, hey, it first started off as a show where we wanted to teach other people family values and things like that, and it just turned into something worse, and you can barely get out of your contract, things like that. I'm like, okay,
Yeah, Elijah,
I
you're
get it.
right. I feel like in a lot of cases when you see a black person on screen, they either have to be Michelle Obama or Cardi B. And it's like, I could be in the middle where I'm a sophisticated ratchet. How about that? I'm sophisticated ratchet. I don't have to be fighting people, slapping people. This doesn't have to be love and hip hop all the time. And I don't have to be Michelle Obama, Perm Popper all the time. Even Michelle Obama ain't Michelle Obama all the time. We see her playlist on Spotify. Okay. But that's
Can
what they
we
want.
talk
They want us,
about?
yes, and unstable. Can we talk about what? Malia? Not Malia.
Yeah,
Sasha? Was it
yeah.
Sasha?
No, I think it
It
was.
was Malia? I don't know which is which.
Yeah, me neither. Who's the older one?
Which one's the older one, guys?
Guys. Wait, what do we call them? We should probably tell them at some point.
Oh, okay. So before we get into that, Nikki wants you guys to have a name. she wants,
Me included.
I was gonna say she wants her to have a name.
As a
so
fan.
so we were yes, they wanted to look like Love and Hip Hop. So we were thinking the name could be Royalties. Because the whole Queenie thing, that's like royal and like it is real. So, you guys get it.
Yeah.
So let us know what you think about that. Moving on. Personally, I was here for the Obama girl because I'm like, listen,
Oh, girl, let me
I forget which one she
okay, let me do the
is.
research while you talk, okay?
So the Obama girl, I love it because she is a black girl living her best life, doing what she wants to do. She couldn't do that for those years when she was in when they were living in the White House. You know what it
Maybe
is?
with
See,
Sasha.
Lakeisha get it. Okay, I didn't have to explain. She got it. Um, I
Yeah, it was Sasha.
yes, the HBIC. They want black women to be like the girls on Bad Girls Club. And even when you watch the Bad
Mm.
Girls Club, a lot of those girls didn't want to be bad. They were like, we genuinely want to be better. Like, why are you guys making us fight each other? They even had to
Okay.
bring the therapist, and the therapist was like, why are you like this? And they're like, we're trying to change. So yeah, it was nice seeing Tamar talk about how like she's not always crazy like that. And it was also nice watching Sasha being like, I don't always have to be prim and proper. I can be city girls want to wait, wait, wait. You know, like Kevin on stage exposed, not exposed, but he was saying they don't say girls, they say girls, city girls. I never noticed.
I
I
see
never
that.
noticed
I
that.
wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Yeah. So, how did you feel about Sasha?
I was mostly upset. And everyone else I get because even Obama and Michelle went through it. You know, the fact that Michelle Obama never wore sleeves and they had a problem. I'm just like, y'all just want something,
They
huh?
always want to make
You
black people
want
look
something.
negative. Yeah.
But the one that I didn't like, and I know I shouldn't have expected any better, but Wendy, come on. Why did Wendy Williams have to be
Oh,
like, why can't you listen to like classical music or something? I'm
Wendy of all people. I'm like, girl, you're being suspected of
like
being back on
she's
crack. How
being
about you handle that situation?
so yeah, she was just being a normal teenage girl, black addict, you know what I mean? Like, let her live. Let
Yeah, I think
her
it
live.
is the accent, but it's just funny because like I never noticed that it was girls, city girls. They want attention. Who don't know? Wendy Williams is crazy, girl. I used to love her. I used to watch her show religiously, but
Mm,
she's been getting too out of pocket lately. I'm like, all right, you being
yeah.
mad disrespectful. You talk too much smack about people, it's getting like if I was one of the people, Tamar Braxton has a show saying I don't want my business on the Wendy Williams
This is
show.
true.
Like I don't want my
She
business
does.
on that.
She does. And apparently that's her friend. So
And apparently that's her friend, but she losing all her friends. She losing Tamar, she losing Nene, she losing all of them because she's too out of pocket. And I honestly think she's abusing something. I don't want to say it's whatever it was before, but maybe it's something. Okay. I won't say
okay.
what it is because if ever Elaine gets somewhere in life, I don't need this video evidence of me talking smack. However, I think something is wrong because she's always commented on people, but
yeah.
as of late, it's too much. It's too
Yeah.
much. Now we're talking about the babies. Come on. Like, leave Sasha alone. She's a kid. What if somebody was talking about Lil Kev? He's in university. Like,
He probably wallet.
hello? You don't want nobody talking about Lil Kev like that.
Yeah.
So why would you, I don't like that. Other things I wanted to talk about. Tabria Majors killed the Beyonce what did she call it? Halloween? Did y'all see Tabria? Guys, please tell me y'all saw Tabria.
Yes.
I know you did. You had no choice. I forced you to. Did you see it, Elijah?
Yes. Oh
That's
my
supposed
goodness,
to
I
be
didn't
my
even say, hey Elijah, my friend. I didn't even shout you out
nigga.
personally,
Oh,
you
this is her.
know.
This is her real face, Elijah. Now
I'm
you
just,
know. I'm thinking maybe this is too early for a father's relationship, but how would y'all feel about an occasional Monday? Oh, so you guys can hop in? I thought about it, but I was like, maybe y'all wouldn't be into that. So, oh, he said you look pretty.
oh, thank you.
You're missing words. What are you missing? What words? From us? What's happening? I'm lost.
But either way, I like that idea,
Yeah, no, I'm down for the idea. I just didn't know if y'all would be down. So I'm glad that you suggested it.
especially the regular royalty.
I can't with you. And there's like a
In my
good like
post,
five
but
or
we got
six.
it,
Oh no, no, no.
girl.
I understood what you we
We
understood what
got
you meant.
it.
Don't worry. Yeah, for like the loyal 5 or 6, that would be fun for sure. Oh, I'm so down. Yes. Okay, we'll plan that for next week. So yeah, Tabria Majors, she did Bailouine. Y'all, when I tell you, I've never seen somebody execute Beyonce that well. Because not only did she have all the outfits on point, every music video was the music video. You would honestly just think Beyonce gained weight. I even showed my brother, he's like, oh, that's not Beyonce. I'm like, no. He's like, I was wondering why she was thick. I'm like, oh, I'm telling you. And
Yes.
Beyonce reposted.
Did she? Oh, she had to. Otherwise, she would have been
Well, she
canceled.
reposted a lot of people who did Beyonce, but she gave
As
Tabria a
she
whole
should.
row.
Yes,
Yeah,
as she should. No,
Tabria
she.
killed it, man. You know, we don't do that Halloween dumpy stuff over
We
here.
don't.
But and however, Tabria, you won.
No, a lot of people did good this
And
year.
Sierra won
Yeah.
too.
Oh my, the commitment.
Killed.
I was
She
almost.
got baby Future being baby Offset. Hello, what?
I was mad at that. The
Everybody
effort.
hating on Russell. Stop. Y'all talking about Sierra send us the prayer, and then you rag on Russell like
No,
that. No,
here's my
no,
thing. Here's my
no,
thing.
no,
Let me
no,
speak
no.
on my channel, guys. So so Sierra gave 110% in all those videos.
Russell
Then
ain't
the
never given
one
no energy nowhere except making them babies. That's all he do.
not making the
That's
baby.
all he do. Why are you
And
shocked?
the days. I just feel like just learn the words a little bit more and then get into
Thank you,
it.
Lakeisha. Yes, he's bomb. Elijah, I couldn't even tell that was him.
I would I still can't.
She sent it to me, and I'm like,
I still
"Who's
can't.
that?"
I still can't.
I don't. Like the only
I
thing is
had to
maybe
read
his
it.
nose. His
But even
nose still looks like
still,
his nose, but
even still,
that was
he
a dark
did.
skinned Nikki. That was a dark skinned Nikki.
Yeah, yeah,
I would. He yeah. Yeah.
yes,
He really is a what are they called barbs?
yes.
He really is a
He's a
barb. He's
barb.
not lying about that.
Yeah.
He's not lying about
Oh,
that.
yeah.
Girl, he looked amazing. He did. He did.
I sent it to her and I was like, I still can't tell that this is Little Nas. Like, I
Literally.
just had to read the caption and be like, oh, that's wow.
What did he say? I didn't see it. Of course he said something stupid. What did he say? Do I even want to know? I don't think I want to know what he said. While you tell us what he said, um, yeah, while you tell us what he said, I'm moving
Dumbest,
on
dumbass, it all
to
works.
it all works. It all works. To Big Brother. I know she does not
I
know what I'm
don't.
talking about.
But here's the thing. This is why I actually watch her, not even just like as a cousin thing or whatever. She's so good at explaining things. So sometimes I don't even need to watch. Like Teen Mom, there's some storylines I know by head because she explained them to me.
I love
So
Teen Mom. I love Teen Mom
this
so much.
whole thing that she does, perfect. So continue, my sister.
I got you, fam. I just love TV, guys. Then the fact that like
Yeah.
I can do this and like have income from it is
Yeah.
like my dream.
And the fact that she has so many shows she wants to
That's
review,
like my biggest dream.
that's just her.
Where do you watch Big Brother? Oh, illegally.
What? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know if it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Shh, don't sell yourself out. We don't know. Well, I don't know about my side.
Illegal.
She's on her own. FBI.
There you go. Elijah just told you because you know that's where we go. That's where we go. That's where we go. Wait, Real, like my friend Real from Edmonton, or is this a different Real? You let me know. However, Big Brother finale. Who watched it? Because Nicole looked hella stupid and I loved it. It was great. It was great. You were talking all the smack all season. You thought you was gonna win for a second time, and your boy Cody said, "Snap, snap, goodbye." I loved it. It was great. It was great. It was great. Hey, Real, oh, you watch. Guys, I tell you, I'm
Guys.
humbled every day.
She really is.
I'm my gosh, I'm actually gonna cry for real. I'm
I'm just
humbled
here to
every
co-sign
day.
everything she says. Make sure it's true, you know?
Joe
It's
Nell
okay.
is in here. Oh my gosh, guys, all my friends are in here.
Don't actually cry. I don't know what to do
No,
with
but
you.
let me talk about me being humbled. I am
Aw.
actually humbled every day by how many people are just like interested in watching me and my foolishness. I'm like, y'all really be into this stuff? They're like, yeah. I was talking to my aunt yesterday, and she's like, no,
Yeah,
I
that
watch you.
yeah.
My mom is subscribed. My
Can we
uncle is
explain her story? That
subscribed.
was cute. When she watched the interview.
Oh, dead. So my aunt watched the interview that I did with DeAndre from Love Island, right? If you haven't seen that, go watch that. Oh, that boy fine. Whew, child. That boy is fine. Because I'm entertaining. I think I'm a hot mess, but thank you, Elijah. I accept. So she's watching the interview with me and DeAndre, and she had to keep looking at her ring, like, right, I'm married, I'm married, I'm married, I am married. But she was like, girl, that boy is fine. And I
So
was like, girl,
fine.
that boy is
So
fine. I don't even
fine.
know how I kept it professional because I tell y'all, the cat was in some water. Anyways, so Big Brother,
I'm always surprised, guys. I'm surprised right along with y'all sometimes. I anywho. Anyway, chat. Anyway, continue. Big Brother.
the cat was moist. So Big Brother, I can't even talk about Big Brother.
I
He
no.
was right. You felt the connection. He follows me on Instagram. He be liking the pictures.
Really? You didn't tell me that.
He do.
Can
He
you
be
tell him
liking
I'm
the
your
pictures.
cousin? Because I follow him.
Girl, he be liking the pictures. I said, oh, your girl gotta go in the way. Tell your other friends to step up because we got other niggas who could be doing more, but they're silent. It's okay. Don't worry about it. I'm single. So,
Anyway, Big Brother for
and you
like
know what's funny?
the
You know what's funny?
well,
This is really me. I really be like this.
no
I
filter.
really be like this.
No filter.
I'm sorry, guys.
Anyways, Big Brother for like the
Big
thousandth
Brother, yeah.
time.
So who watched the Big Brother finale? Who was entertained seeing Nicole not even be able to look at Cody's face because she was that hurt? I was so happy. I was so happy. You better
Me
get it,
too.
baby. Elijah, you already know we linking up in New York, okay? That's a first. Who won Big Brother? You didn't watch. Is this gonna be a spoiler alert for some people?
Just say
Nah, it's been almost a
spoiler
week.
alert.
You shouldn't be spoiled by now. It was Cody. Cody won. So Cody won final HOH. He chose to take Enzo, and Nicole lost it because Nicole genuinely thought she was gonna be taken to final two. And my thing is like, okay, I understand. So say you are Nicole in the situation. I'm Cody. You've already
Mhm.
won the game.
Okay.
Do you think I'm gonna take you to the final so you could win again? Absolutely not. Doesn't matter how close we are. I'm not taking you. I'm not taking you.
So that you can win.
That's the point of the game. Listen, we talked about Big Brother before, and I'm going to talk about it again. You got to do what you got to do to win.
They
Yes.
wouldn't do the same for you.
No. No.
I remember that conversation.
Like if 100,000. Oh no, the American one is 500,000. $500,000 is on the line. And for loyalty purposes, I'm going to take you and risk my chance at the money. No, I'm sorry. I got things to do. I got debts to pay. I got a family to take care of. I've got an empire to build. My relationship with you starts and stops in this game. When we get out, we could talk about being friends and all that stuff, but we're in this house. We're playing a game. And I understand her being hurt and frustrated, but you've won the game before. You've gotten the money. What are you laughing at?
Wendy.
What?
What did
When?
she say? Here.
Oh, Nicole's response after the eviction was more entertaining. Listen, she was like, I can't even look at Cody's face right now. I'm like, girl, shut up. You really thought he was gonna take you? You won already. And here's the thing. when she won the first time, I know you don't watch the show, but when she won the
Right.
first time, people questioned her win because it was like she was taken to the end, and then because nobody like hated her, she won. So if you make it to the final again, there's no way that the first time was a fluke. I would vote for you because I'm like, you were able to make it to final two consecutive seasons. You deserve to win again. You know what I'm saying? So yes, fake the faker. She was so fake the whole season. And I'm like, babe, you've gotten the money before. You don't need another win. And
Mm.
she should have known from a game standpoint, it wouldn't have been good for Cody to go to the final two with her. It wouldn't have been. It would not have been. He actually would have had to fight for his spot to be the last house guest standing. But at least
Mm.
beside, excuse me, at least beside Enzo though, Enzo didn't do jack the whole season, so it didn't matter anyways. Okay, that is Big Brother. Married at First Sight. Again, you should have been watching this season. You picked the wrong season to fall off. You really
But
picked the
here's the
wrong
thing, I
season to
wasn't
fall off.
even. Was I watching the American one? Yes, yes, I was. That's true. Reality TV is the
I
way it
think
gets
because
me
she
through
had
the
many
day.
haters on the jury, she might not have won, but still debate. See, that's the thing, though. That's the thing, Jonelle. Like,
Okay, Elijah, just for you.
it would have been hard for her to make her case, but she would actually have a case, especially like if you compare Enzo's story.
Right.
She definitely has a case. You can't tell me I found my way to final two consecutive seasons without doing anything, you know? And then as much as a lot of people are like, I'm not gonna vote for somebody to win twice, but also how did they get to final two twice? That barely happens. She like hate her as much as you want. She she knows how to play the game. Anyways, I'm moving on to Married at First Sight. Who watched Married at First Sight before I go into it because I don't want to be just talking to myself. Paul maybe Christ could still do it, but that's because Paul was hella cocky. He needed to be humbled, baby. As soon as I get the opportunity to get on the show, I'm gonna be on the show. I
And I'll
promise
actually
you.
watch.
Even my mom said she would watch. You know, she was
Yeah,
like, "I would watch the
of
show if you're on it.
course.
I
Of
would
course.
love to be on the show. I
Yeah,
would
that'd be
love
dope.
it." I said, "Call me." No, I would love to be on the show.
Married at first sight.
Married at First Sight. No, I'm trying to see who watched it though, because I don't want to get into it if it's just me.
Right. I was actually gonna watch it, especially since Kev on stage. Hey,
Hey,
girl.
live, love, love.
Girl.
We're
Girl.
assuming you're a girl. We don't know, but hey, boo. I just see clip. Rewind. You gotta watch the
What do you mean?
show.
We're right here.
No, you gotta watch it. Guys, here's the reason why this was one of my favorite. Guys, I thought we were a family. I thought we were in this together. Why are you guys telling me this? Guys, guys.
Maybe if you start reviewing them or like talking
Honestly,
about them
somebody asked me
more.
to review it, but I was already like doing so much. Like I was like,
Yeah,
oh. It was
that's true.
it started this around the same time as Love Island. There was no way I was gonna be able to do.
Yes, I'm her sister. Thank you for asking. We look alike, right?
No, no, no,
We look alike, right?
no, no,
Smile. Smile, okay.
no, no, we don't.
We do. Okay, no. We actually have baby pictures that look alike. And I'll try to find it and see if you can see. Even her brother said that we look alike. Thank you. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing my schoolwork. Either way,
Who's calling you?
so we can do schoolwork.
Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Talk about it anyways. I haven't watched the entire season. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'll talk about the season. The reason why this was my favorite season was because there was the weirdest couple I've ever seen. There
Why were they
was.
weird?
I'll get into it. Hold on. I'm just
Okay.
giving a synopsis of everybody.
Right.
Weirdest couple I've ever seen. A couple that was doomed from even before the season started. Yeah, girl, she found out who the guy was, and like she was like, I don't like him. He is not my type. La la la. Like she didn't want to walk down the aisle. Girl, it was a lot.
Oh, like the first season.
No, but that was different because she didn't like him even after. This girl found out the day before the wedding who the guy was, and she was like, I don't
No.
like him.
Why are people doing this to themselves? Respect the process. Even in the Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Respect the process,
She
guys.
no, but she didn't seek out the information. Like something was like leaked to her or something. She feels like maybe production sent it to her instead of like another producer or something. Because her name is Karen. It's like a basic name. You know what I'm saying? So like, but she's black. Um, who do you think will win the election? Girl, it better not be the toupee guy. That's all I know.
The Cheetos, the hot Cheetos.
I think they no wonder the tickets were so cheap. Girl, where you going? Where you going? Um, girl, we don't do. I'm not commenting. So,
I will.
the one, the one
Okay. That's why Elijah is my friend.
but
Okay. That's my
stop,
guy.
babe. Okay, live, laugh, love. Honestly, it wouldn't even matter because we're Canadian. So I wish I could. I wish I could. I wish I could have some insight for you, but like Papa Trudeau is who runs our government. So
Zaddy Trudeau, because he
Zaddy
gives us
baby.
money. Well, he stopped.
Yeah,
giving
he
money
stopped
back.
giving. Well, I'm supposed to be getting money, but I'm not. It's all good. I work. It's fine.
I
So
don't. You see the
you're
dilemma?
in school. You don't need the money. Let me talk about Married at First Sight.
Okay.
So there was this weird couple. They're called Bennett and Amelia, and they're the most quirky people I've ever seen, but also the most emotionally aware and emotionally vocal. And I really,
I
really
love that.
appreciated that.
I
You
love
rarely
it.
hear somebody say like, this is how I feel, and truly just be completely vulnerable about it. And the partner being like, I accept that and I see you and I hear you and I'm cool with that. And they were married at first sight. Yeah, that comment lost me too.
What are
Wait,
you
what?
saying, girl?
No, they understand each other. Hold on.
Oh.
Is this a thing? Another pop culture thing that I
Oh,
don't
no, no, no. In the
understand.
ballad. In the ballad. Hallelujah. We love him too. Is that, am I correct?
No, but what does in Stevie Blind?
No, like they'll write they're voting for Stevie Wonder, they're voting for Jesus for in Jesus for King, right? In the ballot, right? That's what you guys are talking about? Yes!
Wait, who?
Hallelujah!
Wait. Which one is correct? Who's correct?
Me. Of course. You forget. I be in the comments.
Shut up.
Okay? I know how it works.
Shut
That's
up.
my crew. I'm just here for the day, honey. Okay? Your sister is correct. Yes.
She's not my sister.
I am her sister.
Not my
It's
sister.
in Bafan culture. I'm her
Can we
sister.
can we talk about the weird couple? Yeah. So the weird
Right.
couple, the guy, he sleeps in a nightgown. He sleeps in a nightgown. He
You know, we need to normalize men doing
honestly,
self-care.
I'm not
We
mad
need
at
to
it.
normalize it because
He was very comfortable in
Yes.
his nightgown.
I love
He
it.
was like, it's easy on and off. I'm comfortable at night. I don't have to be naked, but I also feel very free. And she was like, I love it.
Yeah.
I love you in
I'm
it.
her.
It was great. Like they didn't judge each other about stuff. They were very, and like as being the quirkiest couple, them being so emotionally in tune was just so refreshing to see. I've never seen somebody articulate like, hey, I know we're only like just into this, but here's how I feel about you. I'm feeling very strongly about you. Here are the reasons why. And for these reasons, I would like to keep pursuing you. And they've only known each other for like a week. I'm just like, wow, I love this. The weird guy hit a lick. Hit a lick. Oh, okay. I think I know what you're saying. Yes, he was lucky because Amelia is a doctor. However, doctor or not, Amelia is weird. And I don't know if you saw the reunion.
Lakeisha, we're talking about Married at First Sight.
Oh, she asked. Sorry, girl.
Mhm.
I need him to wear a long t-shirt. But wasn't it okay? Hold on, Wendy. Long t-shirt, nightgown. Essentially, ain't that the same thing? same thing. It looked like a long t-shirt to me. Anyways, there was a girl on the show who was homeless. She that's different, girl. Sorry for the jargon, but I meant yeah. I'm sorry. We're Canadian, so like you gonna have to speak like
Sometimes.
yeah.
No, I want to learn. I want to
Nightgowns
learn
bunch up, crying. I'm crying.
and ride up.
And yeah, well, I think that's what that means.
No, bunch up in your butt.
No, girl, no.
Guys, forgive me. Forgive me.
Okay. Wow, I am dying on here, yo. I'm sure people who just tuned in, I was like, what the hell is that? I'm leaving. Um, listen, let me just say, okay, Lakeisha got a husband, so Lakeisha, you tell me, ain't it easy access in a gown though?
But
Also naked, I know, but if you wanted to have clothes on, a dress is the. You tell me if your husband will be over. Listen, ask your husband. I know he's probably right beside you because you always talk about he complained about seeing my face. However, ask him if he's
we
open to the
love it.
nightgown.
I love it. I love it.
See, she supposes easy access. I'm
But that's
telling
just
you.
lazy. No.
Sometimes you have a long night, you just want to slip on your nightgown, and then you like roll over and you be like, "Oh, baby, got the nightgown on." Boop, easy. That's all I'm saying.
But it's a form of self care. Let the men self care. Is it silk?
Wendy, am I not telling? No, it's literally like cotton. It's like a
Oh.
long t-shirt.
Oh. I just don't get it because you have to tie those, don't you?
No, that's a robe. Is that the confusion? Is it because we're like y'all don't know what I'm talking about when I say nightgown?
Like a kimono?
He said that just now. Came in here looking at the TV and looking at me. Kay told you your husband hates me, but I love you. Love you, Lakeisha's husband.
I love it.
Hey, Lakeisha's husband. I don't got the shower cap on though. You know what? I'll put it on just for him. Girl, tell your husband to come back to the screen. I'm doing this just for him because he don't like it.
Wow. Wow.
I don't want to see no hairy thigh in the nightgown. I feel you. Yeah, that's real. However, okay, moving on from them. So now Karen and Miles. Karen, they're both black, right? So Karen is the one who found out who Miles was before the show started. And her concern with him was that he was overly emotional. And it seems to me like her exes seem to be one to exhibit toxic masculinity. So she was like, I need a man to put me in my place. And I'm like, girls, can we stop saying that?
I agree. I agree.
To what?
To that statement. Respectfully, please.
No, here, hold on. No, 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 no. Here's why I don't agree with the put me in my place.
Okay, yeah.
You
let's
cannot then
that.
go and dictate what putting me in my place looks like.
I said respectfully.
But to oh, freaking hell. Listen, I don't want a man who's a pushover. That's where we agree.
Yes.
However, I do want somebody who challenges me and all that stuff. And like she would always question his masculinity because he was someone who like voices his emotions. And I didn't like that. And she equated that to him not being able to put her in his place. But like whenever he really had a problem with something, he would set her straight. And to her, that wasn't like put me in my place like
So
she's used
she
to.
mean
That's
by
what I'm
that?
saying. Then you can't dictate what is putting me in my place. No, like he okay, I can't. um, why does putting me in my place even mean? So putting you okay
To us.
to us somebody putting me in my places. I don't want a man who like I can just say whatever off the lip and he just takes
Yeah.
it and is like a pushover,
Yeah.
right? I want a man who's able to stand his ground and say, "Babe, this does not fly in this household." And I
Mm-hmm.
just be like, "Oh, okay, sir. All
Wow.
right, baby."
Okay.
You know? However,
Oh, did you guys watch A Different World? So there's that one scene that they always
ooh,
talk about. There's that one
where's
scene,
my phone? Perfect. That
guys,
is perfect. Talk
and
about
that is oh, shoot. Okay. So Whitley, if you guys know Dwayne and Whitley, couple goals. Whitley was throwing a tantrum. I forget what happened, but she was throwing a tantrum. She wasn't talking to him. She was giving him attitude and all this stuff. One day, like he would kind of like make jokes and make fun of her or whatever to try and get her back or whatever, but she was still throwing a fit. Okay. And then one day he was like, listen, I've had enough. You are my wife. Let's talk about this. Okay. You will not show me attitude and throw a tantrum whenever you'd like. If you have a problem, we talk about it. So let's go talk about it right now. And she was like, okay, daddy. And I was like, me too. And that's what I want. I want you to be able to, like she was saying, voice your opinion and voice what you feel in the situation or whatever. Um, and just yeah, just say what you need to say instead of being like, okay, I guess it's fine. I guess it's fine all
Honestly,
the time.
Dwayne, Ron is your friend. I should have to blackmail you to help him.
You don't listen. You are my woman, and I love you. But if you ever tell me that you're not speaking to me for a week again, I will drop you like a bad habit. Oh, and you know something? I'm not through. I was a serious sports fan before I met you. You knew that then, and you know it now. So please spare me those little 10-minute dramas you perform every time I want to go to a game, okay?
I love it
when
when
you
you take
take charge,
charge,
daddy.
Daddy.
I love it when you take charge, daddy. Um, yeah, so it's kind of like that. Like a man who doesn't just let you just,
A man who can lead. That's it right
you
there,
know. So
Wendy.
yeah, I like that, but I don't like when women say put me in my place because to one man that might be, to
No, we
another
don't
man
like
that
that.
might be but that's what I'm
And
saying.
and
Don't even say it. I would rather you say I would like a man who knows how to take charge, who knows how to, lead my household and stuff like that. And I feel like because a man happens to exhibit more emotional traits, that doesn't negate his masculinity and his ability to lead the household. That's why her saying that was very problematic. She would constantly question his masculinity. And I'm like, does he need to slap you or something? Like what? Like he would rub her feet whenever she would ask. Like and she honestly didn't even have to ask all the time.
mm,
He would do it willingly. He
mhm.
loved taking care of her. He loved like getting like if he's going to the store, he'll always like get something for her as well. Like he really treated her well. So she thought it was a facade. And she was like, oh, he's just being sappy and emotional. Like he doesn't actually know how to be a man. And I'm like, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
think the
But
statement.
then
Okay.
no, the statement is problematic when she's saying it because of what she's equating it to.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't think the statement needs to be problematic for all of us. She has a problem, clearly. And that's why I like to say, put me in my place respectfully. Please. Respect me.
Listen.
Respect me.
Anyways, that was them. Then you
Wow.
have Mal's best friend, who it's so cool that they were actually casted together. That's
Oh,
actually
that's
dope.
really nice.
Yeah, so his best friend got this girl Amani, and like the friends, even like the first episode were like, Woody's a player, he's not even gonna last in this relationship, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, yo, get your family because your family is gonna ruin your marriage. Why was Woody the first man on the show to even fall in love? He was like he was the most caring husband. He like would always make sure she's okay. Like if he's like with his homies, like he'll always like check on her, like, are you good? Because if you're not good, we could leave. Like he's that kind of husband, you know? And
Love
it's
it.
like everybody thought he was a player. And he even talks later in the show, he was like, yeah, I was a player, but that was me being sick of this life. Like I don't want to do this. Like I don't want to be serial like a serial dater.
Mm.
I want to settle down and be in love and have babies and build a house and stuff like that, you know? Maybe she's
Yes,
just used to
Lakeisha.
non-emotional men. She probably is used to non-emotional men. But my thing is like, as women, we ask for that. Why can't you talk about your feelings? Okay, here's a man who wants to talk about your feelings. You're not masculine enough. What?
Yeah, I don't like that.
Like, come on.
But we're also psychologists. So.
Yeah, we both study psychology, so we yeah. A man who can stand up for himself and be respectful is sexy. Taking care of your woman is not being a pushover. Baby girl. Okay? I would like to. Ooh, one of these banties is escaping. I would like to be in a relationship where the man can, okay, have his guys' days or like his sports, whatever, do his man things. But then when it comes time to like just be with me in the moment, if I want to get pedicures, he's okay with getting a pedicure. Don't get no nail polish.
Yes. The spa day. That's why I said normalize self care for men.
No, for real.
Sexy.
And I think, yeah, I think like a lot of people miss out on things because of the stigma of men being, men engaging in things that are seen as feminine or whatever.
Because
You
once
know,
they do it, they love it.
they love it. Listen, my first
you
time getting a
kidding?
manicure, I'm getting a pedicure was with a guy.
Yeah.
He introduced me to pedicures.
Yeah.
And I was like, how have I been missing out?
I
And
like
you've
that
been
guy.
experiencing this.
Low key, we make fun of
I
him,
just-
but we love him.
No,
We love
I
him
was
on
just
here.
like, this shouldn't be a gender specific thing. Granted, you get some acrylics and yes, that's a different conversation. For me personally.
No comment.
For me personally. But if Lil Nas is your vibe, that's cool too. We could be homies. I love Lil Nas. He's cute. He's like adorable. Yeah. Who was the other couple?
Yes, Elijah.
I need to get my feet and nails on. Hello.
Same here.
I'm
My nails
telling
are-
you. I'm actually ashamed that a man introduced me to getting a pedicure. I'm like, how are you ahead of the times before me? I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. I'm very embarrassed. So then there was another couple. One of the girls was homeless, and basically she was a pathological liar from the jump. Yeah, she told him like she lives in like the central area of the city or whatever. So when it came time to move, he was like, so here's the thing. So they go to his house. He owns his house, huh? So she was like, oh, it's small. It's this. It's whatever, right? So then it was like, okay, let's get your stuff from your place. Oh, all my stuff is just in the trunk, like I move around a lot. She was talking about how she moves around a lot, and so she doesn't have a place where like all her stuff is. Like some of her stuff is like in another state with her parents. So I feel like, baby girl, you're homeless. How did you get on the show? What did you put as your
That's
home
some
address in the
hustling.
application?
That's some great hustling.
So
For real.
So the theory is
Not
that she
it's
got
right
on the
what
show.
you did, but that's proper.
The theory is
hustling.
that she got on the show to have a place to stay.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying that's proper hustling. Like y'all don't do that. But
I'm dead. For some reason, I'd rather do my man's feet than have him go to somewhere with me. Really?
that's intimate and cute too. I like that.
I mean, yeah, but I'm not touching that man's feet. I mean, your man's feet is probably great.
Do you have a foot thing?
I don't have a foot thing, but I'm not. Why am I touching your feet?
So you don't wash feet at church?
No, I've never.
Jesus did it. Why can't you?
Well, first of all, for the longest time, they told me I couldn't engage in communion because I'm not baptized. That's number one.
Okay, get over your PTSD now.
They keep telling me that.
Still?
Yes.
To this day.
Yes.
What the hell? Didn't you move? Isn't it supposed to be different? You left those people.
I did
Why are
leave
they
those
following?
people.
Why is that spirit following you? Like
The devil is always working. That's why. The devil does not sleep. But Jesus made the devil. He is greater. Anyways, yeah, feet are gross. Don't like them. So yeah, so it turned out that she was.
Thing. You don't like feet.
I'm okay with it. I'm not like Alex. Alex, don't even like put your feet with clean socks by her vicinity. I'm not like that.
Oh.
She does not like feet. So yeah, I'm not like that. What was I talking about? Yes, so the girl was homeless, and she was talking about how she would date men who love to travel and all this stuff, and like she once moved in with a guy. She once moved in with a guy like after something like a week or a couple weeks of knowing him. Like she was very like latch on
Openly
to
homeless.
people. Yeah, like very homeless. And
Oh my
she would be
God.
mad at the
That's
guy.
so
She would be mad at the guy because he's so reserved and he's like reclusive and to himself or whatever. So she would make it seem like he's the problem and like the finale. This is why you need reunions for TV shows. So in the reunion, he was like, first of all, I was being nice. I was willing to catch the brunt end of this like social media stuff and make it seem like I'm the quiet one. I'm the reason why this relationship is not working. When in reality, you were dating a married man for 5 years before you got on the show. You made up rumors that I was gay and you would tell all your friends that I was gay and that's why we're not connecting. You're actually homeless. You don't have like he went off because he was like, what you're not gonna do is make me look like the bad guy when I was protecting you. Yo, that was
so
the
they're still
best.
they're not together.
No, he checked out day one. He was like, on the wedding day, people were already telling me things about you. He was checked out day one. But because she was like being whatever, whatever, he was like, oh, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm gonna stick it out. So the whole time Mounds was acting. He was like, you not gonna make me look bad on purpose when I'm protecting you.
That is very good TV,
Yo,
sis.
I'm telling you, this
That is
season was
very
good,
good.
man. Y'all missed out.
I really wish I watched because Kev on
Ah,
stage does the reviews with his wife and his
yes,
friends.
you missed,
But my laptop is
man.
broken,
It was
guys.
so good. I don't know. I don't know why all she go. You know. Now that's some good TV. I'm telling you, y'all, it was such a good season. Personally, besides the first season when the girl was like, "That man is ugly," this was
And then now they're
probably,
married.
and now they're 2 kids in. Hello,
Mhm.
she loves that man now. But even on the show, she was like, "I think I love my husband." I'm like, "What?
As you
I've
should. He's
come
so
so far."
nice.
He is really, really nice. But yeah, this has been like the most dramatic season ever. There was another season where, I mean, another couple where the guy seemed to be checked out, but he was still trying, and they both loved their cats. They both came with cats. She came with 2 cats. He came with one. One of her cats scratched his cat, and that was his final straw.
What? It wasn't even me.
Bye,
It was the
Catherine.
cat.
Yo, I can't. Yo,
I
I
don't think
tell
she's
you.
actually saying bye. Catherine, are you actually saying bye? I think she's saying bye to the situation.
Oh, well, either way. I have to go now. See, yeah, Rima has
Uh,
to go. Bye, Rima.
she did. But
Yes,
that's
she really
messed
did dodge a
up.
bullet, Lakeisha. But anyways, that was Married at First Sight. What else y'all want to talk about? We've talked about all the topics I wanted to hit. Cause my birthday's coming up.
Follow her on Instagram.
Why? I mean, no. Yes, you should. What? What the heck? Why should they follow me on Instagram?
Catch her on her birthday. She'll be looking like a baddie over the cloud.
Y'all want to see my dress? Oh, dang! It's under. Never mind.
No, they'll see it. Follow her on Instagram.
Oh, it's not my birthday yet. It's not my birthday yet, Wendy. But it's
Follow her
gonna
on
be.
Instagram.
It's gonna be my birthday in a couple weeks. Oh, guys, it's not my birthday
Oh,
yet.
yes, just in case they miss it. Yes, she'll take it.
I'm gonna be a whole 24. Look at that. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
You
Um,
briefly mentioned doing something for your 25th as like an example.
uh-huh.
Would you be open to it?
I'm gonna go to Miami. I'm gonna find DeAndre. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I am a baby, Wendy. I am a baby. It's so funny when people in the comments and like they're like, "Can you talk more about relationship?" I'm like, "Babe, what relationship? I ain't been through nothing.
We
I just
still give
know
the
how to
best advice
speak.
though.
I just know how to speak. That's the thing. Like I feel like the relationships around me, the things that I've experienced, the openness that I have with my parents, my education, even all of that stuff
Our
helps.
mentors.
Yeah, our mentors, all of that, all of that stuff helps in the way that I'm able to articulate myself when it comes to relationships or life stuff and all that and all that. So people always tell me like, "Wait, you're only 23." I'm like, "Yeah, that's it." Girl, I am very aware. I am enjoying these years while I have them. I was talking to my aunt yesterday and she was like, enjoy your life because I would hate for you to get to where I'm at. And she wasn't saying she regrets the decisions she's made, but there were other things she would have wished she had done in the
Yeah.
time when it was at a more opportune time to do it, you know?
Right.
So yeah, I'm definitely enjoying the years while I have them. Man, that's why I'm all over the place. This is my third time in Alberta this year, guys. Like I
We
do what I
love
want
it.
to do.
Hey, so are you proud of that decision to come? Because I told her not to come, but like so far,
For the reason that I came?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are you like yes?
Yeah, but
I'm
also it helps
glad.
that my birthday is coming. And
Mm,
like if I was at home, it would be me and my walls. And I'm not doing that for my birthday. I refuse. I understand there's a pandemic out there and I'm very aware of it. I'm very cognizant of the fact that traveling is probably not the best thing to do.
right.
However, if y'all saw me at the beginning of quarantine and the mental state that I was in, I'm not spending my birthday by myself.
Mm,
It's
okay.
not happening. I will not find myself
See?
passed out in my kitchen again. It's not happening. If y'all are wondering what I mean by that, there's actually a
There's a
video on
video.
that.
I was gonna say it for you if you didn't say it.
There's a video that I talked about like how much quarantine was kicking my ass. Like it was
Yeah.
I was not coping well. And I already have a history of like depression, not diagnosed, but like self-proclaimed. So making myself susceptible to like supposedly one of the best days that I'm supposed to have every year and then being in the worst situations ever. I just know for me, I was potentially going to be in a depression pit again, and
Yeah.
nope, not doing it. Mental
Guys,
health
I'm
is
not being
paramount.
rude. I'm
Yes,
looking for a picture where we look alike. So
and
just
you see how long
bear
it's
with
taking you.
me.
We've been on
Cause
here
I
for an
posted it
hour.
a while
We've been on
ago.
here for an
I haven't been
hour.
looking for it for an hour. Come on, calm down. Anyway, I post a lot on Instagram, guys. Like, it's a problem. Who do I think I am?
Moving on. Yes, mental health is paramount. That's why we're both. Well, I finished, but she's now also studying psychology. Like I started to understand myself more the more I delved into the study. I never understood why I would be so reclusive in certain things because I'm like, I know that I'm an outgoing person. I
Mhm.
know that I'm self-assured. I know that I love the things that I do and I love myself and whatever. But for some reason, I can't get out of this rut.
Mm.
And the more I learned about what depression looks like and how it manifests differently in different people, to some people it might be excessive eating, to some people it might be cutting yourself, to some people it might be attempting suicide, to some people it might be being overly happy to even mask what you're going through. And
Yeah.
so the more I learned about it, the more I realized, like, oh, I am depressed. And for me, it was the reclusiveness and the excessive eating. So, y'all, there's a video that I actually talk about my depression. Um, it's a little emotional. I don't know if you want to get into that, but I talk about in one sitting I was so depressed that day. I drove to not McDonald's. What's the place with the donuts? I drove to Tim Hortons and bought like a dozen regular sized donuts, and sat and ate them in one sitting, guys.
Tim Hortons is a coffee place.
There's Tim Hortons in America.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there is not.
Yes,
Guys,
there is.
really?
Americans.
Because the way y'all
Don't
talk
tell.
about
Hold on. Americans, don't tell me if you've seen a Tim Hortons. Just let me know if there is one there because they might have not seen it, but it's there. However, my point stands that like mental health is such a big thing. You see, that's why I didn't ask if you heard of it because that's not the question.
But that's what I'm saying. They always like are like, what? Like, what is that? So if it was actually there, I feel like they'd be like, oh, yeah, I never go there anyway.
Hey Google,
Oh my god.
she gonna tell me.
But
Don't
I'm
you
glad you
worry.
said hey Google and not hey Siri.
Yeah,
Can
hey,
we
the Hey Siri days are done.
can we repeat that?
Siri gotta go. Siri's problematic. Is there Tim Hortons in America?
According to Wikipedia, as of June 30th, 2013, Tim Hortons has 4,846 restaurants, including 3,802 in Canada, 807 in the United States, 29 in the Middle East, and 25 in the UK.
Thank you.
You just threw her phone. You're extra
I said what I
for
said.
no reason.
I said what I
And
said.
then Lakeisha
You
said,
didn't
yes,
believe
there
me.
is.
Thank you, Lakeisha.
'Cause
That's why Lakeisha my
y'all-
favorite. She's not my favorite. You guys are all my favorite. You guys are all my favorite.
The royalties.
Girl, I lived in the States 10 years in 3 countries and never heard of it. Well, Wendy, girl, expand your territory. It's there. There's 800 locations. Where the heck are they? Maybe more so in airports.
Probably.
Yeah. I don't know if there is any standalones, to be honest with you.
No, but they said 800. Oh, yeah. Okay.
The
Yeah.
States is
Yeah,
big.
that's true.
Don't
No,
base the
that's
States
why-
based
that's
off
why-
of Canada.
That's why I was like, oh, wait, hold on.
How many airports
Let
are
me
there in
shut
Canada?
up.
6.
Let me shut up.
There are 6 airports
me
in
shut
all of Canada. That's a
up.
joke. That's a joke. There you go. There you go. Lakeisha said it. There's one there.
But we're not hyping it. So
We're
if
not
it
hyping it.
sucks-
I'm just saying that that's how depressed I was. Like I ate 12 donuts in one sitting. Like your girl ain't get thick eating kale. Okay. However,
You're too much.
oh man, this is why I like the lives. I feel like more of my personality comes out in the lives because, like, on the videos, I have to talk about the show, you know. But on the live, we could just talk about anything. Speaking of, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you want to talk about? You wanted to be on this live.
I just like it here, man. I just like being a part of the royalty squad. I just like it here.
That's a
What's
lot.
going on?
And I can put down some food. Yeah, that's how I knew like this was rock
There's
bottom.
something going on.
Like I need help. Yeah, this was what my second year of university. Oh gosh, how long ago was that? Like 6 years ago. When did I start? 2014. So 20. It was like 2015. Okay, yeah, like 5 years ago. Wendy, that is one thing I can't get into. The Housewives. My brother's girlfriend like loves the Housewives. She watches all the
Really?
franchises.
She doesn't seem like
All
the
of them.
type.
What? Lindsay?
Yes. Well, you can't really say that because your whole name's Lindsay.
Yeah,
but-
well, guys, fun
but
fact.
she's- Oh, they don't know.
They don't know.
Yeah, guys, it's wild.
So I have 2 brothers. They both have girlfriends. Both of these girlfriends are Caucasian. Both of these Caucasian girlfriends are named Lindsay. It gets confusing. It does. It does. However, yeah, you're done. I can believe it. I could never get into the Housewives. It was never my thing. But I know like Portia
Yeah.
and Nene
Kenya, right?
and Kenya Moore and Candy.
Jessie, was she on the Housewives? Or...
Jessie, no. Jessie was
But how
on
did she know them?
Love and Hip Hop.
Because shows just
Jessie was on Love and Hip Hop. I just told you.
yeah, but they're from Housewives, so shows just reality shows.
Girl,
are just
yeah.
like-
Yeah. What else? Since I can't talk about the Housewives, I'm so sorry. I wish I could have
What
indulged
else
you.
happened in the news recently?
They are so scripted now. Listen, that's why I had to stop watching Love and Hip Hop. Back in the days when it was Kimbella. Oh, Kimbella. Oh my gosh. Kimbella, Yandy, Chrissy, like, Jim Jones, like
They
the
still not
original.
married.
They
Like,
still not
what?
married. They still not married. They should be on Put a Ring on It.
They really should. And they'll outdo everyone. Yeah, we've been
They
together
should
for
be
like
on Put a
20
Ring on
years.
It. Oh
No
my
ring.
gosh. I loved Kimbella, and I loved her just because of how problematic she was. It was great. Nene isn't. Yes, she did quit. I heard that she wanted more money, and they didn't want to give it to her. And she's deserving. She's the reason why. Well, she's one of the reasons why it became such a big thing. I love Kimbella. Yes, I don't watch the show. It should be called Ex Housewives. Speaking of exes, What's that show called?
What
The
happened?
Ex-Wives of Hollywood. What is it called? The one with Kevin Hart's ex-wife.
Mhm.
That show is coming back. Hollywood Exes, Exes of Hollywood, Ex-Wives of whatever. That show is coming back.
I feel like we do too much to get money.
And you
Why?
know what's the joke about it? They're framing this season trying to paint the women as independent business women and all this stuff, and I'm like, on a show that you're capitalizing off of and that
Mm.
you're only casted because you are the ex-wife of a celebrity.
Mm. And this is your income.
Make it make sense.
That just,
If you love psychology, are you addicted to true crime TV like me?
Yes! Yes, yes, yes! Yes, Wendy!
I'm
Yes.
not.
Yes. And you know what it is?
Okay.
You know what it is?
Okay.
I told you it was my channel, okay?
No, I'm kidding.
But
She is
okay.
all up on me.
I'm so excited, guys. I love true crime. Here's the thing, right?
Enjoy.
So I didn't know, for some reason, I didn't know psychology was for me. Okay. And just to like be in psychology class or classes and do a forensic psych class and realize, wow, I've always been like this. I've always been meant for this degree. And I just didn't know. And to think, guys, the year that I got out of high school, I was doing business.
Yeah, that was
Business.
stupid.
I wanted to
I
do
was trying to
psych.
tell you that.
You know what it was? I was trying to do psych, right? But I saw the backlash she got from our community, and I was like, listen.
But how many of the people have degrees?
And that's it.
How
They
many of those
don't
people have
know.
degrees?
They don't know. And I
Here's
found
the thing
out
about
late.
Africans, okay? Africans will have so much judgment to talk, but do they have the same things that they're saying you need to attain? No. So many people tell me, Elaine, you're supposed to be a doctor. You're supposed to be, are you a doctor?
And not even
Do
that.
you have a degree?
They don't
And
even
how many
know.
of those kids in our age group have actually graduated from university? No shade, no tea. But I'm one of the few who graduated university. That's all I gotta say. Continue.
And it's not even like they need to attain these things. They don't even do their research
Hello?
to know what it takes to get into those places.
Hello?
Like, bare people tell me, oh, like, you should get a law degree. You should get a law degree. If you studied or went to a university or something, you would know it takes, well, in Canada, you have to have a degree to get into law. And if you're going like elsewhere, you need to know from early that this is what you want to do. But they act like, it's just easy peasy. Go to law school. No, ma'am, no. Anyway, yes, true crime. The only thing is, it gives me nightmares.
You
So-
see? You're stupid.
So I do catch it like once a year, but like that once a year, I'll watch like 50 videos in a couple of days, and then I'll get my fix for the year. So that's me.
Yo, I love you guys. Have I told you guys how much I
don't get
love
it.
you guys? What? How do you not get it? We're talking about how Africans always got something to say, and
Oh.
she's like, Leo, Lakeisha, just keep it clean, girl. Wipe it up. Anyways, what was I talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't watch true crime shows and like crime shows like that. Honestly, even Grey's Anatomy is a stretch for me because I'm very squeamish. And I honestly-
yeah. I was wondering
I hate
why
to get a
you might not.
little, yeah, I hate to get like a little spiritual, like, because like we're just talking freely about anything. But I honestly thank God for my squeamish nature because at the time, there was a time in my life where I wanted to like take my life, but I couldn't because I was too scared.
Wendy.
And I was like, well, look at God.
Yeah, amen.
I'm like, I'm worried that I might listen.
But
I be watching, what is those shows that I be watching? There's some shows
The
and I'm
big
like,
shows?
yeah, and I'm just like, I could commit that crime. And I'm just like, girl, what is happening to me?
stop.
Oh my gosh. I'm just
I've
like,
never thought
could execute-
that.
What?
I've never thought that.
I'm always like, if I
not
hide the
smart.
body,
I'm not
and,
that smart.
if I do the acid in the bathroom,
And you know what? I've always like
I'm
dubbed
always
her
like
as
that.
a quick thinker, like very logical and stuff. I'm not.
Oh, you would
I'm
she would call me
not.
like, okay, where did you put the body? I don't know. I just started touching the walls and stuff. Is it blurry? Yeah,
Wait,
my fingerprints
we
are
tried
all
it
over
like
the
this.
place.
Now we can't do it. Now we can't do anything.
she would make the worst criminal,
I
the worst
can't. I can't
criminal.
do it.
The show How to Get Away with Murder,
I
it would be centered around my life. I would be able to get away with it.
Because yeah, when something goes wrong, you gotta have a plan.
You
That's
love
me.
Saw. Child. Okay, scary
Lost me.
movies I do watch, except Bad Hair. That one looks a little too scary for me.
Okay, have you guys seen it? Is it out?
I think it's out. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you guys see it? Tell us about it because I still want to be on the fence.
One of my favorite scary movies is Mama.
Really?
Yeah.
With Octavia?
No, that's
Oh.
Ma.
Oh, which one is Mama? The one
Mama's
with
like the two little orphan girls.
right
and
in the woods.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah, that's one of them. Another one is Hush. That one is pretty cool.
Yeah, no,
too.
Exorcist Witch. No, we love you.
Which movie do you love, Elijah? What? No, we love Jesus. What do you mean? What's happening?
Exorcist Witch stuff. You watch?
No, 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 no.
Okay,
no,
I was about to say,
no,
like,
no, 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 no.
do I
Well,
not know
that
you?
one was a little demonic. The mama one, that was a little demonic. But Hush was like a more rational kind of scary movie. You know what I mean?
Right. Hush was actually good. I couldn't
Yeah.
stay in the room to actually like watch every single thing, but I liked the concept.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Another movie that I like, Orphan.
Suspense, thriller. That's more my vibe.
Orphan was messed up. That girl was fully grown. She was fully grown, acting like a child. Oh my gosh. Horror movies are scarier than true crime. Yeah, I know, but horror movies aren't as bloody.
And you know what? That's the thing about true crime.
That's
Because
what
they
I'm
get the actors and it gets
saying.
so real. They get the real
I
pictures
don't
and
like
everything.
that. I don't like the
Yeah.
blood. I don't like the blood. I said I'm squeamish. I'm not like jumpy antsy. So I can be scared, but I just can't see the blood and the all that. Mm-mm. That's why even Halloween sometimes I'm like ah. Why you got blood coming out your eye? I don't like that.
What's Jason movie?
Isn't Jason a type
Oh,
of yeah?
that guy.
I don't
with the
watch
mask.
those.
Yeah,
So.
no.
You know who needs help in the horror movie department? Blacks.
Yeah. Jordan Peele did
Peele's
good,
been
though.
doing well.
Yeah, I didn't know we
Peele's
could do
been
that.
doing well.
I didn't know we could
But
do that.
what was that one? The most recent one that I hated with Nia Long.
Wait, what was it called?
I forget.
Oh shoot.
Okay, hold on. Guys, what was the movie with Nia Long? Was it Final Destination? No, it wasn't Final Destination.
No.
Y'all know we be the first to go, but I mean the ones that are like blacks, like
Yeah,
all
like,
throughout.
We try and then we fail.
That's what I mean.
But that's more of a thriller.
Whatever. It was dubbed a scary movie.
I'm a thriller girl, definitely.
Who's Norvina? Yo, Precious be telling me things that I don't even know what she's talking about.
Love you, Precious.
She's not in here today. Nia Long. Fatal Affair.
Okay, bye.
Bye,
Lakeisha.
Lakeisha. Fatal Affair was absolute
Boo-boo.
trash.
What about Us? Of course, that was amazing.
Us? Was
Jordan Peele?
Us was yeah. Us yeah. Us was good.
I was about to say why.
No. Us was good.
do
I was
we
just gonna. I was gonna
this?
say that like, I didn't know if he could up himself from Get Out, but like even the storyline of Us was better. Like the suspense of it all was better. Like he did well. He did well.
No, he really does well. You can tell he takes the craft seriously. I feel like some of these other movies they don't take it seriously. They're just like, oh, let's just do Obsessed for the like.
Listen, and that's why Fatal
time.
Affair pissed me off. I'm like, we've seen this movie how many times already?
Yeah.
I'm just like the same narrative. We can't keep pushing the same narrative, y'all.
Yeah. But I will say the one thing about Us for me, I wasn't as intellectually connected to it. Like I liked Get Out.
I think I know what you're saying.
Because I could connect and be like, oh, maybe because this and then
I know what you're saying.
But Us, I was just like, oh, I don't get it. I love
See
the
Us.
whole
I was reading
theory.
into everything.
I was trying and I just didn't get
Ooh,
it.
I saw. See, but
Like,
I'm
even
like that
the
in
Hands
general.
Across America thing.
Yeah.
Like I got it, but I was like, I don't get it. Like I don't.
But
I'm not connected to it.
I think that's me in everything though, because even when I was watching Queen and Slim, I was bringing up stuff and people didn't know what I was talking
Everything is, girl. Everything is. We're not
Wendy.
free.
Wendy.
We're not completely free.
Wendy. If I would have been able to pay off my own thing, that would have been my first option. But because, especially being an immigrant family, school is a high priority.
Yeah.
So by any means necessary, you have to finish school. The good thing though now is that my parents have accepted that there are more ways than one to be successful in life, and that school isn't the end all and be all of life. That y'all see my mom on this channel, she clearly is coming around. She would have never done this like 5 years ago. So the debt that I have right now, the student loan debt that I have right now, is probably as much as I'm ever gonna incur. I don't think I'll ever like go for loans ever again. But yeah, I feel you. It is a form of slavery. Y'all, they took out so before I signed up for repayment assistance, they just took the money out of my account. Why was it more than my rent? I said, you cannot believe that I can pay this. There's no way. There's no way. Like I called the line and said, you better put my money back in my account. You crazy. And they put that money back in my account. I'm like, y'all tripping. Mm-mm. Girl, I'm getting someone the white lady. Elijah, we have to meet. I need to come
We were
to
actually
New York.
talking about that.
I love you. Yo, I can just imagine the lady thing and Elijah being like, girl, what you gotta say to me? What's the tea? Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, y'all, we got 9 more minutes on here. What you want to talk about? Yeah, the hour and a half goes quick. It goes very quick. Let me know.
I got something to do in a couple
Let
hours.
me know. Do you love what I do when I love your body? You can't find the picture because it don't exist. You don't look alike.
Okay. She'll be here next Friday. I'll have it.
Who'll be here next Friday?
Oh, no.
Ooh, that's me. Look at me. Cute. Wait. Oh, it's me and me.
Yeah.
Why am I doing this? I saw that picture yesterday. I was gonna post it.
Yo, we can do a lot.
Y'all ain't got nothing to say?
together.
We can end it early. That ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Y'all, okay. I'm gonna ask for your advice. And I know Nikki's gonna start acting a fool. Oh, okay, you got a question. Never mind. Where in Canada are you located? I'm 2 hours away in Vermont. So Alberta is right above.
Vermont, that's easy.
Isn't Vermont on this thing?
So I'm 2 hours away.
From Canada.
Oh. Okay. Right.
So she lives on the western coast in Alberta, and I used to live here. However, I now live in Toronto. I live in Toronto, Canada. Yeah. So the advice that I was gonna ask you guys, well, go ahead. So say you like somebody. Well, okay. Say, oh, in Montreal. Yeah, girl, I'm on your coast.
We were here, Wendy.
I'm on your coast. Well, there's a Vermont in thing, no?
I want to come.
You were from Montreal, so no, you were not there. You should have known that. Okay.
At least I knew kind of what you
No,
anyway.
no, you can. You don't accept that.
I want to go to Montreal. We want to come to New York. We might do a tour, guys.
I would
And just come
love.
meet
I would
y'all.
love. Oh my gosh, if ever like I get to that point, I would love to do a thing for like the OGs of this
Yeah.
channel, like
Oh
a
my gosh.
meetup, a hangout.
Terrell.
What did he do?
Gosh. Where like he just like did it.
Will he fly somebody out? Let me tell you right now, y'all ain't getting food out. Not by me. Maybe she'll pay for your ticket, but not me. What? I mean, you never know how far this channel goes. If the channel can pay for it, then sure, fine. But out of my money, no. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Nah, I don't want to ask y'all advice anymore.
Yeah.
We'll save it for next week. We'll see how things develop this week.
No.
And see if I want to ask you guys
them and
a
get them an
question.
update. I would not know.
Okay,
I
so
trust Elijah, Wendy, all the Keisha left.
she'll be
Well,
back. She'll be coming in and out.
that's true.
Say you're contemplating liking somebody, like they give you the feels, but you're not sure if you like them all the way, right? What? What?
No, continue.
Why your face like that?
Continue talking. I'm trying to look for this picture.
The stipulations of this relationship is he is your oldest brother's
Does
friend.
he watch this?
No, he does not.
I'm gonna tell him right now. Go watch Go watch live right now.
He does not watch my YouTube channel. And I know that for a fact. Yeah, so
I'm
say
surprised.
so say so say he says things like, no, okay, that's gonna be too specific. Hold on.
That could be
Oh,
problematic.
that could be problematic. The brother thing, I know. And that's her theory. Her theory is he's not like taking like a hard stance because he's scared of my brother.
Because, okay, let me even explain this to you guys. I liked this other guy that was this brother's friend. And, you know, like, we're close, we're family and everything, but, like, not, you know? He still was protective.
Yeah, my brother's
Still
not with
very
that.
protective.
My brother is not with
So
that.
could you imagine if I'm the friend and I know this about my friend?
And my brother doesn't like big age gaps in dating. And my brother's 31. But for me, that's like nothing. Like I personally connect more with older people. So like when people my age come to me, I'm just like intellectually I can't connect with you. Like I feel like I'm lost in conversation with certain people because they don't know what I'm saying. And they're talking about these like pop culture things that like, okay, I could know about them, but I couldn't care less.
Yeah.
Like people who text me in all abbreviations, I'm like, what? Why are you saying that? What are you talking about? So my question is, since we're now in the same city,
What are you saying?
what am I saying?
I didn't know this was gonna take this turn. What are you saying?
Since we're in the same city, should I try to pursue someone? Maybe, potentially. I don't know.
This is hard. This is hard. They've been friends for a really, really long time.
Okay, those are two conflicting ideas.
And that's why I'm saying it's hard because at first I was like, oh my goodness, like go for it and stuff like that. But then like she mentioned a good point. She's like, yeah, but he's grown. And she has kind of like
Yeah,
asked-
that's another thing that really ticks me off. You are a grown
Yeah.
man. There is no need for you to be beating around the bush and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And okay, I understand that you're a little threatened about the relationship you have with my brother. But and however, my brother will always be my brother. Somebody out there will probably always have a sibling. If you're gonna be afraid of somebody's older sibling, you're never gonna get anywhere in life.
Yeah.
And my thing is like, if you like me, which we suspect, no, we don't suspect. He do.
Oh. Oh, finally.
No, I never said I didn't think so. I just need him to
Really?
say it because I
Yeah.
will not say it to
Say
him if
it.
he doesn't say it to me.
Do it.
That's Bryson, right?
Yeah, but then
As long as it's not Tori. That's all right with me.
no. No.
So
it is
he's
Bryson.
scared of your brother. That's what we
And that's
think?
yeah, that's the theory. Cause why aren't you? Cause did you directly ask him, or you just like
ask him what?
like if there's anything more? Yeah, you did.
I did.
Yes, and he's still beating around the bush. or
Because
whatever.
here's the thing. Oh, this is gonna get too specific, but we're here now. We are here now. Oh, this is embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
I
sent
was
him the link.
asking. Well, story's done then.
No,
You played yourself.
I'm kidding. I
He's
don't
quite a
even
bit
have
older.
Dame.
Does he have any? This live
Edit?
is not getting posted. That's a fact. This live is done. This it's not done, but it's just not gonna get posted.
So sorry.
This girl just put all my business in the streets. She said his name. Wait, what's Wendy saying? He's quite a bit older. Does he have any entanglement and baggage? Baby mamas? No, baby. He doesn't have any of that. He ain't got no baby mamas. And no. Well, yeah, everybody has. I have I've never been in a relationship and I have baggage. Like we all got baggage. I mean, your brother is your family, so why is that a problem? I mean, it's not a problem for me. I don't think it would be a problem. The only thing would be that I wouldn't talk about my relationship with my brother, and we talk a lot about like his relationship. So I would think like if I'm in a relationship, like he would want me to be open to talk about it. But I already don't talk about like guys to my brothers. It's just weird, especially not the eldest one because he's like the protective one. What's wrong with you?
I feel so bad.
It's okay. It's fine. Just sit down.
That's so unprofessional of me.
It's fine. You didn't even say his full name. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
I
Don't
should
worry.
be bad. Oh, guys.
See, they didn't even hear it. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
Don't play it back.
Yeah.
Are you actually not posting?
No, I'll post it. It's fine. Don't worry. Elijah didn't hear you either. Okay. See, you're fine. You're fine.
Tell them about what's
A
happening
heifer
on
was about to
Friday.
get snatched. What's happening on Friday? Oh, okay. So last thing before we go, the Feel Good Friday is not gonna be me singing a cover. It's actually gonna be us playing. He in a whole different country.
Well, yeah, but he be traveling, right?
Who are you talking about?
The guy that your guy, the guy that we're talking, asking advice for.
He's not in a different country.
Then I mean, not a different country, different place, different province. Yeah,
Oh,
I think that's
yeah,
just what she means.
yeah. He's in a different province, but
He be traveling.
he do be traveling. That's number one. But also number two, even like when we're distant, like he's somebody who like if you're talking to him, he'll talk to you all day. Like he's not one to be like, sorry, I'm busy, I'm not gonna talk to you. Like I'd be the one being like, oh shoot, like I gotta get back to this conversation. So like anyways, don't worry about it. We're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna pursue it. It's okay, babe.
Wendy
It's
convinced
okay.
you?
It's okay, babe. Yeah, we're gonna be playing Song Association on Friday. What?
Okay, fine. You're not
What?
pursuing it, but if he came up to you,
You already know the answer to that.
okay, they want to know too.
If he came correct, here's my. Ooh, I triggered myself.
PTSD.
I just triggered
Yeah.
myself. Short story. In this university, I liked somebody, and he knew I liked him because of how I would act towards him. And I think too that's why now I act different when I like guys. Like I don't show them as much anymore because they take advantage of you. So when I realized that I'm putting in a lot more effort than he was ever putting, I retracted. He now comes up to me and he's like, "So if I had come correct to you, would you have given me a chance?" And I said no, but in my mind, the thought was yes. But I knew I'd be playing myself if I did say yes because he knew what he was doing. He knew that he was giving me enough to keep me interested, but not giving me enough to actually make a commitment to me. And I'm like, nah, one thing you're not going to do in these streets is play your girl. And that's why there's nobody out here in these streets who can ever say they've had their way with Elaine because it's not possible. It's literally not possible. What's wrong with your face?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm
looking
in
at you
deep
the
thought.
screen. Oh,
I'm in deep thought.
yeah.
about
No
what you're
time for
saying.
games, Wendy. No time for games. You know what I already said? I like a man who takes charge. Exactly. So is the new person being it does it take the effort?
No, and that's why I was saying it's hard because I want you to go for it and pursue it, but at the same time I'm like, yeah, he's grown. Just say how you
You
feel.
don't
You
think
know
he
what I
puts in
mean?
effort though? Say like take out the whole him saying explicitly, "Hey, I'm feeling you." Do you think he puts in effort? Yes or no?
Yeah.
And no, I want you to believe it. Don't try to appease me. Say what you feel.
Yeah. I the reason why I'm like hesitant is because I don't want to say yeah because I feel like that's not enough still like what he's doing.
Oh, hey,
But
Allie, this
yeah,
is your first comment. Hey, girl. I didn't know we got more people in here.
yes,
Um,
absolutely no time for games.
usually on step two already. Yeah, you're not wrong, Wendy.
That's what I'm saying. Yes, he does put in effort. I don't want to say that's effort though.
Don't worry about being late, babe. The only thing is we're probably gonna be done in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah,
But
but you
don't
made
worry about
it.
it. You made it
Praise
still. You made
God.
it still. Yeah. Personally, the biggest hang up is the fact that he doesn't come correct because I've already been through this.
And you know why I'm hesitant
Excuse
to
me.
say it's putting in work too? Because remember,
Don't say names. Say
yeah, I'm
characteristics.
saying like for me, but then yeah, no, that's still putting my friend who I try things with. Yeah,
Okay.
right. So it was the same thing. Like he would do all the, little, and
That's
it's
how they get you. That's how
annoying.
they get you.
It's so
They do
annoying.
enough to keep you intrigued,
Hmm.
but not enough to like give you a definite
It's like
answer.
when you hungry and someone puts a burger right there, but you can't buy
And
one.
all you just doing is smelling the
Oh
burger.
no, yeah, no, that's
You're
not
right.
nice.
I'm not gonna pursue it.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Friday.
We're gonna be playing Song Association on.
But he sets the energy. That's the thing,
That's the
Elijah.
thing,
That's the
Elijah.
thing,
I didn't
Elijah.
like it. He was not on my radar
Yeah.
at all. But
Yeah.
he would do things like, well, we're
Say
here
nice
now.
things to
He would
her.
say, girl, further than saying
Very.
nice things, he like pays for things.
Yeah.
He, without being, I don't ask him to pay for my stuff. The girl is good. What?
I was gonna say no. Continue telling your
No,
story.
say, I'm stuck now. What do you want to say?
No, I was just gonna say even the brother knows
Oh yeah, my
like
brother
this
knows
is
that he
something that
pays for me and stuff. My
he
brother was
likes
like,
to do.
yeah, my brother was like, I'm pretty sure my brother's not gonna watch this live. It's okay. Oh shit. Well, whatever. Who cares? This is the family of little. Oh. I asked my brother. I was like, why does he pay for stuff? And he's like, oh, he wants to do that for you. And I was like, what that
Period,
mean though?
Wendy.
What that mean? What did Wendy say? No, you are beautiful and educated. He is old enough to be clear in his intention. You're right. Paying is
That's
cute,
the
but it
thing,
needs to be
Elijah. It is
the energy.
energy
It
and
is energy
time.
and
He
time.
sends her little cute videos.
Elijah, when I
Talk
tell you I am
to
being mind like I am, I am being mind fucked. And I can't I
Yeah.
if I was one of the girls who like falls for anything, I would have fell like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
But because I know myself and because I know I am very easily persuaded to like people, and I know
And they
people
don't
don't believe me.
know. They don't
People
know.
don't believe me, but I am. When I in one of my videos, the Love Island videos, when I said if a man brushes my shoulder the wrong way, it's done. I'm not joking. I have liked men just from being in their vicinity.
Yeah.
That's it. They didn't bring nothing to
Yeah.
the table. Just
Yeah.
being around them, I'm like,
There was a guy, I wasn't
take
even
me.
thinking nothing about him. Then he brushed my hair.
I'm,
And I was like, wait, what?
I'm saying so because I. Yo, you're so stupid. Because I know that about myself, I have to be extra cautious
Yeah.
because I would hate to be that person who falls for the cutesy stuff, whatever, and missing the fact that this person has no substance, this person doesn't put in effort, this person, is just taking advantage of you. But because I fell so quickly, you're now just in the cycle of them putting in the bare minimum and you rewarding it.
Wendy's the big sis that we all need.
What's she
Yes, sis.
saying?
Yes.
So what are the pros and cons of him? We'll get into that. The Bible says that a man finds a good woman, not a woman puts in all the energy wondering what's up. You not lying. He who finds a wife finds a good thing. I guess I'm not a good thing to him, and that's okay, boo boo. And that is all right. What are the pros and cons of him? The pros and the cons. Pros are we're of the same religion. And
Mhm.
for me, I'd be
Same,
telling
or just
Yeah.
loves you.
no, same,
Oh,
same religion. But the thing is, like, I'm the person who's like, all you gotta do is love Jesus, okay? And everybody tells me, you like he's gotta be
I've been
Adventist. You like he's gotta be
challenged.
Adventist. Me, I don't care. But he is like my same religion. He's black. I mean, my husband ain't gotta be black, but
Yeah,
it's just a
it's a
pro.
plus. Yeah.
Um, he is, ironically enough, he can talk about his emotions, except that one.
I didn't even think about that.
Except that one. Ironically enough, like he'll tell me things like, "Oh, I'm feeling like this today. I'm feeling that
Guys,
today."
I'm
What are they
surprised
saying?
that all of you guys who just know your word and love Jesus. I love it here.
Alyssa, we love the Lord on this
We
channel.
love him.
We love the
We
Lord.
love him so much.
That's why you got to listen to your best friend and family. They will let you know. Listen, my best friend. You can't listen to my best friend. My best friend will be, "Do it, bitch." That's what my best friend would say. It's good to be evenly yoked. It is good to be equally yoked. Nope, there's no however to that. Let me not say however. It is good to be equally yoked, period.
No, but even Lady Lauren said people take it too like drastically. Sometimes it's just we're at the same level spiritually. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're of the same religion or like
Because let me tell you about people in my.
Wow.
Let's just say religion isn't anything.
Something for the plate and he's not. Yeah, I say give him time. Honestly,
But I've always said if he doesn't act, I'm not giving anything. I'm not giving anything. And I know like some people say, well, like he has to go off of something. He has enough to go off of. He has enough, I feel, in my opinion. He has enough. He felt confident enough to act.
I don't know. This is so problematic. We should have a Patreon.
I
Honestly.
know we should have like an exclusive where like it's not just going out into the internet. He was comfortable enough to feel ways that I didn't tell him I was in the province, let alone in the city. So like he knows that he can ask me certain things like that. So if he really wanted to do something about it,
Yeah,
he would do something about it.
yeah,
But
you're right.
equally yoked
Wendy.
is
That's
not the
what I
same
was saying.
denomination. No. It's
No,
it's
that's
not of the
what
same denomination. That's true.
Sure.
I agree, and that's why I've never been stuck on he has to be of my denomination.
Mm.
As long it like
But it's tough, guys. It's tough.
yeah, no, I'm not stuck on denomination. I never have been. I'm not stuck on race either. Never have been. That's been me. So yeah, it's just things that work easier when you relate on certain things like that. However, I'm not tied to that. I've seen many of people in my church be worse than the world. Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm not
Yeah.
tied to the title of, well, I'm of this faith. Okay, but what's your relationship with God? How about that? Yeah. Is it the time and the energy? Is it just on the time and the energy you're putting in? Is it just on the time and the energy you're putting in?
I don't think it is it. I
It's
think
just
it's just
on
all, probably all.
the time. Elijah, tap that one more again. Tap that one more again.
If you're saying all the time and energy she's putting it just seems like that because she's talking about it, but she's not giving in more or anything. She's just responding to his vibe, which is like, then what is your vibe? Then what does this mean?
Anyways, guys.
It's frustrating. Anyway, Friday, Song Association. I'll be there. Guys, can you tell
Yeah.
her to be nice to me? I feel like she's gonna be mean.
What I was saying was on Friday, it's not going to be me singing a cover. She and I are going to be playing Song Association. Um, it won't be live, it'll be pre recorded, and I will post it on Friday. Uh, you hungry? We just ate. We're gonna pray on this little sis. Thank you, Wendy. Listen, I have so many people
Wendy
praying
is
about
the
my
big
love life.
sis we
I have
need.
so many people praying about my love life, and honestly, I need it because if listen, I'm gonna get churchy one more again. Sorry if you don't believe in Jesus on here. I believe in Jesus. So it is by God's grace that I have not been turned up and in, out, and around by men because the
Yes.
way easily,
And they don't know.
I easily fall for people, my discernment is so strong that I'm able to pick out the weeds like that.
Mm.
Because let me tell you, one of the biggest weeds was playing three girls at one time, and I would have just been number four.
Mm.
But
Tell you.
I've learned that I'm not gonna give what's the word with the cow and the milk? The cow and the milk. I'm not gonna be that. That's
Let him get the milk and not buy the cow, I think. Yeah, get the milk and not buy the cow.
yeah, the cow and the milk. We're not doing that. Sorry, I mean, is it just the time and energy everyone has to put in and and if you're not putting in the work, then hit the road, Jack, and don't you go. Yes, yes, I understand you now. Yes, I agree. You can't get too churchy, no such thing. See, God's got you. Yeah, no, no, God's definitely got me. Like I like it's funny because I complain about being single for so long, but I feel like I wouldn't be so well in tune with my what.
I love this
You
family.
used to be
I love
Allie.
this
See, this is why we gotta
family.
do a Zoom thing so I can
Let's
talk
do
to
it.
y'all
And
for
it's a
real, for
private link and
real.
everything. Let's do that, guys.
Allie, girl. I'm assuming your name is Allie. We're just guessing.
Yeah.
We're just
Yeah.
dang.
But then like maybe do like a part two like on a Tuesday or something where it's just Zoom, you know, the regular
Like just the family.
yeah.
Man,
Yo.
I feel for you,
And we
Allie.
got stories
It'd be like,
too
and
of
honestly,
almost
even with the weed situation, like it happens. It happens. And I never want to say like I'm never gonna be that girl who la 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 because everybody in those situations never plans to be that girl.
it's true.
You know, you
It's
don't
true.
plan to be in an abusive relationship. You
It's
don't
true.
plan to be cheated on. You don't plan to be. No, she's not
Yes,
my
it
little
is.
sister.
I am her
No,
little
she's
sister.
not.
Next time I'll come prepared, guys. With I
She's
think I'll show
not
you
my.
on the Friday Song Association thing that we do. I'll show you the picture. We look so much alike.
She's not my.
And in Zimbabwean culture, we are sisters. That's the thing.
In the Zimbabwe culture, we all related.
It's true, but like I'm her sister. Yes.
No, let me read. Let me
Wendy,
read.
I love Wendy. Wendy, we love
Yes,
you.
you're giving up no milk and cheese or butter, yogurt either, girl.
Yes, Elijah. We
I'll
have
come
so
through
many
that speed and
testimonies.
whip your. Yeah, no, she's not really listening. Yes, my African sister. Yes, Anita. Hey, boo.
Where are you from?
Yeah, where are
sis?
you from, Anita? This conversation is important. And Elijah, here's why it's important. It's important because the older generation does not want to have it with us.
Yes,
When we were coming up,
Yay.
Nigeria,
We love you guys.
no dairy products, ma'am. None whatsoever. Okay. Um, when we were growing up, we begged to have conversations about relationships,
Beg to be in the
conversations
room,
about
man.
just be in the room.
Let
You
me
don't
get
have to
this
address
out.
us. You don't have to say this is for you guys in particular. We just want to hear what the conversations are. And they never would have it.
Yeah.
And then came time when our friends were getting pregnant, getting into trouble, like real life things were happening in our age group. We're
Yeah.
not exempt from those things. Like it was happening to all of us.
Yeah.
And then now those same people who refuse to have this conversation with us are looking at us like, what's wrong with you guys? A, B, C, D, E. And I'm thinking the formative years, the time when you guys could have come and been mentors in our life, the time where you guys could have, you know, been a catalyst in the good things that happened, you decided
Yeah.
Exactly, Anita. You decided that it was not our time to know these things. But the thing is, when is it time? Like yesterday, I was talking to my aunt, and she was saying she's scared of her daughter learning about sex ed in grade 5. And I was like, you know, I had my period in grade 5, and I didn't know what it was. I thought this might be a story time. I genuinely thought I was dying. No word of a lie. I thought I was dying because I didn't know about it because people thought I was too young to learn about sex education.
I think so, Elijah.
What? Does this affect black people more than
I
would
think
say
so. And then it gets worse as like you move to Africa, then like Christian African, like it's a whole
being a
thing.
black African Christian woman,
What is that called? Intersectionality, but
intersectionality,
like
yeah,
you know,
it's a lot. See, I thought Africans like
uh, that's what they like to like perceive,
no,
like that they do that, but they don't.
no one had the conversation with you. I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. Like legit, they say you're not allowed to be in relationships and expect you to have. I'm not even done, and I'm already triggered. Your life kind of with who you're gonna marry. And listen, I mean, I thank God that I have the parents that I have because my parents don't pressure us to be married. Like I always ask my mom, like, do you feel weird that you don't have any like biological grandkids? She's like, no, my kids are in good health.
Yes.
My kids are safe.
Yes.
That is all that I want in life.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, I
Yeah.
get the pressure from other people.
Yes.
Others.
And I'm also grateful that I had a really uncomfortable conversation with my mom. But I'm glad I had it because it's like at least I'm learning.
Exactly.
At least I'm getting the information from a trusted
Exactly.
source, you know? These other ones though, you want them to have your back because they're your aunts, your uncles, they're more distant. You'll talk about more with them, but they ain't there. They ain't real ones.
Exactly, Elijah. Who you gonna be masculine for, baby? Be you, boo. Be you. My mom was like, if you have a boyfriend before 23, dang, dang. But you know what? Even with that, at least your mom would say, "Oh, we got another person in here." At least with that, your mom even had that curve. I never spoke about boyfriends or anything with my mom.
I'm dead. Who is that? They said they're gonna sell your selfies
Oh,
on
Christian!
Amazon.
Christian, why are you in here?
African parents that you be the most.
Yo, Christian, you're killing me right now. My selfies are worth
I'm
nothing.
dead.
They are worth nothing.
Oh my God.
But yeah, no.
That's
The point that I was saying was, it's important to have conversations about life in general, but things
Yeah.
like um relationships, like how people should treat you when you're in a relationship, or what marriage truly looks like. I feel like we idealize what marriage looks like, and then people get married and they're like, nobody told me it was going to be like this. Yeah, because marriage is hard and it takes work to maintain, like a lot of things. Parenting, like people don't talk about the things you should do as a parent until you become a parent, and it's like the child is already here. It's a little late.
Yeah.
It's never late, but you know what I'm saying. I just feel like the honest, candid conversations like the one we were just having, they're all necessary. And I don't feel like there's ever an age where it's inappropriate to have. I feel as if I follow this one YouTube family and they talk to their kids about everything, but they speak with a vernacular that the kids understand. So the kid might be 3 and they, like, let's say they're explaining death. They're like, okay, grandma is no longer going to be here anymore. Something happened to her and she's gone, right? 5, okay, grandma was sick and her sickness took her life. Later, okay, like obviously I don't have kids. I don't know how to explain this thing to kids.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is there are ways to explain adult concepts to children in a way that will understand, rather than shielding them from these topics altogether and then wondering why your children are bust up when you never had these conversations with them. So they don't understand. They don't know how to navigate through life because there was no one there to speak to them. No, there was no one there to coach them. And the good thing about me is that although I didn't have those talks with my mom when I was younger, I had a mentor who is still my mentor to this day. Love her. I had people who were always looking out for me and like we would be able to have those kind of conversations where even if I was close with my mom, some of those conversations still would have been uncomfortable.
Yeah, I was about to say that, like, our parents weren't always cool with all the stuff that we discussed with them today. Like,
No.
they were like, we went through that phase as
Yeah.
well, and we're just lucky that it was a phase. But during that time, we had mentors, and so it's really important for us to be like, okay, let's be what we wanted to see when we were
Yeah.
younger,
Listen.
right?
And that's why I love when people tell me like I love seeing like people who used to look after me or whatever. But like I love seeing how you've developed because then I can show your videos to my daughter. I can show the look at Elaine. Elaine graduated, look at what Elaine's doing, all this stuff. And it's like that's great because coming up, we didn't have much of that.
No.
We would always ask to be in the room just to know things. And that's why I love like podcasts and like
Oh my goodness,
this
yes.
digital media world because I
Yes.
learned so much from it. Listen, all the podcasts I listen to are mainly relationship
Yes.
podcasts. I love to hear
Yes.
from people who've been through things
Yes.
and just carry little tidbits here and there
Yes.
added to my archive of knowledge
Yes.
and implement it when my time is right. Almost all the couples I listen to are married. Am I married? No.
No.
But one day it's going to be useful information. I'll be like,
Yes.
oh, I learned about this concept from
Yes.
this couple and maybe a different perspective of the same concept from that couple. And I can see
Yes.
what works best for my life.
Mhm.
I taught preschool for years. Was a Christian youth year. Children and youth understand much more than most adults give them. Yes, I agree. That we're so divided because no one wants to talk about it. And I get it. Things can be uncomfortable. Like uh who's trying to tell their daughter that like okay
People have
I'll,
sex.
I was gonna use like my personal thing. Like who's gonna tell me that at 16 maybe you watch how I dress sometimes because a man is gonna sexualize you and take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Nobody want to talk about that.
Yeah.
And when it happened to me, who was confused? Me.
Yeah.
And I started blaming myself. Matilda, I will in a second.
Yes.
I started blaming myself because I didn't understand. Like, I thought I had done something to be taken advantage of. And for years, I carried that.
Yeah.
To this day, my parents don't even know what happened, y'all. That's how much, like, I still care. It's not something that, like, bounds me anymore. But I know women who've gone through worse, way worse than what I've been through. And because we make these topics taboo, or we make them things that you can only talk about once you hit a certain age, people are suffering in silence. And thank God I've been kept for this long, but some people chose to end their lives. And then you think, why? How come, how to talk to your kids, talk to the youth, talk to everybody, talk in general. Like, don't make things like, taboo or uncomfortable and whatever, because if they're not going to learn it from you, they're going to learn it from somewhere. That's why I hated like them not talking about things in church. I'm like, do you want me to learn about sex from the movies?
No, I'll experiment.
Because
No,
I
not
will.
even that.
You're
I'll
right.
experiment.
I will
and
find out on my own, baby. And
I'll do
boy,
it.
yikes.
But
Okay.
guys, I
Let me
gotta
lose my
leave. I
podcast.
was supposed to leave like an hour ago.
Yeah.
So, goodbye.
Hold
Wish
on,
me
my
luck on
gosh.
my projects, guys. See you later.
Anita, you ain't never lied. All right, Matilda asked for my list of podcasts. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna close out this thing because we've been on half an hour longer than intended. Ooh. Oh, they said good luck, Nikki.
Thanks, guys.
Okay, so the podcast that I can think of off the top of my head right now is the Love Hour podcast. I like them. Is this gonna cause an argument with Angel Moore Tanksley and her husband? Jameel Hill is unbothered. I listen to the Roommates podcast, but honestly, with those guys, it's not because I agree with what they're saying. It's because I like to challenge my ideologies about relationships. So with them, it's more so I want to be triggered a little bit so I can think about different things that I wouldn't normally think of. You can't have people who you always agree with. Daddy issues I have on here. How married are you? I have Two Black Sheep on here. Here's the Thing I listen to, The Friend Zone, The Read, Rants and Randomness with Lovey, Melanin Matters on here, Jesus and Jalaf, Flights and Feelings, God Bless the Pod. Yeah, those are like a lot of ones that I watch. Crime Junkie, you said? Okay, I will listen to it. I love podcasts. That ain't no problem. Crime Junkie. Y'all, if this gives me nightmares, we gonna fight. We gonna fight, I promise you. You listen to who for the same reason, Matilda? Excuse me. Anyways, that's all I had to say to you guys. We have run over the allotted time. I will take Lakeisha's request. I don't know who's here who didn't hear what Lakeisha said, but he needs to get off this live. I know. We're done, Wendy. We're done. We'll be back next week. Don't worry. Yes, Anita, this is every Monday. It's a new thing I'm doing. I'm gonna do the lives every Monday. Lakeisha had suggested doing a Zoom where it can actually be interactive with you guys and you guys can respond and then just have the feed go into YouTube. So yeah. Yeah, the roommates. Honestly, guys, I can't listen to podcasts that always agree with me. It's problematic. Social media is already a big feed of people that you agree with, and we become very biased to certain things. So I like listening to things that challenge my ideologies, challenge my beliefs, even the podcast Deadass with what's their names, Deval and his wife. Man, the way I get triggered by some of the things Deval says, and I'm like, no, you ain't. It's okay to be triggered. Like sometimes you need to be shaken up a bit to rethink some of the things that you thought about life and all that. I needed this too, Elijah. I needed this too. This is fun. I love talking to you guys. That's all I got for you guys today. I will see you guys on a Wednesday for Ready to Love and The Bachelorette for those who are still watching The Bachelorette. And then on Friday will be Song Association, like I said. Nikki will be in the video again. And I'll be live next week, Monday, same time, 6:30. What time zone is this? Just count back 2 hours from the time right now. That's the time we're going to be live next week, Monday. All right, guys. Bye.